Well, whoop-dee-doo. You're not late. You're just in time. The Hairy Scary Hangout will begin shortly. Welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown with me, Cliff. You got about 15 minutes until showtime, so grab your drinks and snacks, settle in, and enjoy the pre-show. Yeah!
forget these. Remember this. Smile. Eat. Make a mess. Make a memory. Escape to Red Lobster.
Ah, the holidays.
The joy.
The love.
Not the Brussels sprouts.
With Campbell's this holiday, give your family something really special. Green bean bake made with Campbell's cream of mushroom soup.
More. Hey, it's a long time to the next holiday.
Campbell's.
Jack Frost is a must-see family film filled with non-stop magical fun.
Hey, I slimmed down.
It will warm your heart.
This is the best Christmas I ever had.
Jack Frost, rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
When he's working, when his work is done, a man wants a jean he can feel comfortable in. American Hero Jeans from Wrangler.
Hey, Groovy Ghoulies! I'm Janet Decay, the Mummy.
And I'm Grimgory, the monkey.
And together we host The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Yes, our live streaming horror hosted show has it all.
Skits, bits, and a scary flick.
That's right, so for more information on our show, go check out
themummyandthemonkey.com. And we'll see you at the Hangout.
Woohoo!
Ever wonder what Santa would do without his elves? The Sears Wish Book. Just make a list. Check it twice. Then call 1-800-366-3000. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Every order is backed by Sears. And Sears delivers anywhere. Of course, the elves would never leave Santa holding the bag. But it's nice to know he has a backup plan.
This holiday season, Bible goes west.
Howdy, Mama. It was a wonderful movie. It's action-packed.
Tip-top terrific, says Gene Shalit. It's rollicking and endearing.
I liked the first one a lot, and I think I like this one even better.
Definitely not just for kids. And Jeffrey Lyons calls it delightful. Loads of fun for the entire family.
It was great. Spectacular. I loved it.
Steven Spielberg presents An American Tale. Bible Goes West. Rated G. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
This holiday season, thanks to Sears, you can give the timeless magic of E.T. on video cassette for just $14.99. Get a free E.T. poster with purchase, but only at Sears, to make holiday wishes come true.
You can count on me.
Kids love to dream about flying through the sky with E.T. So come to Sears between now and Christmas. We'll take a snapshot of your child with E.T. for just $2.50. It's fun, and proceeds go to the Special Olympics and the Children's Action Network.
For every kind of kid you can name, Sears has a Super NES game with 16-bit graphics. It's the new exciting one. Comes with Super Mario World for kids who love fun. For all those kids who love to fly, Pilot Wings is what to buy. F-Zero for kids who love to race and hover out there up in space. Or for kids who want more joy, another game. It's Game Boy. What do computer kids want this year? For the game Nintendo, you can count on Sears. Hurry!
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Sparkling soft drinks.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
Steaming hot coffee.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these, and whoop, 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 whoop.
Steamed or grilled hot dogs.
Oh, my God. That is huge.
crispy hot fresh French fries.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Hey gang, it's been real. They say that all good things come to an end, but things are just getting started around here. That's right, there's no time like showtime, baby. So let's get this party started.
Hey! What's buzzin', cousins? I'm Grim Gory.
I'm Janet Decay, and I've got my Snuggie over here.
That's right, and welcome to another episode of the Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout.
It's Friday night. We're feeling all right. We're ready to watch films with you.
That's right, episode 252, and here's looking at you. That's right, we have a fun show. Tonight's our holiday shorts giving, we're calling it. The shorts giving video extravaganza.
You call it shorts giving. I was wanting to call it a cornucopia of shorts. But maybe it's too wordy.
Cornucopia sounds a little corny. I like to kind of come up with something that you can own.
Well, there's corn in it.
Oh, lots of corn.
So it's very corny. Yes.
But I thought, something you can kind of own and, and not trademark. But,
shorts giving's cute. We could go with that.
Shorts giving. Yeah. Have fun with the idea that we're doing shorts. Yeah, but, we're serving up a smorgasbord, if you will, a buffet of different old and some new shorts and offerings, some commercials, things like, what are they called? Like short subjects from the 50s?
Like the educational shorts from the 50s, 60s. Back in the day, they would play them in public schools.
And mostly holiday.
And then some holiday-themed shorts.
Thanksgiving,
and some found footage.
Yes.
You've got some VHS, some found videos.
Oh, yes, some good stuff with that. So we're actually having two installments of Rescued Reels tonight.
Wow,
so,
2 installments.
All from the same night. It's from a Thanksgiving Eve in 1988. Where they showed Star Wars that night here in Cleveland. Or they probably showed it at CBS, right? It was a CBS thing. Mm-hmm. But it was shown here and everywhere, I guess, in 1988, Thanksgiving, November, whatever it was, 23rd that year. But before that, too, there was a Bugs Bunny Thanksgiving Diet, it was called.
Like a
cartoon special,
like a cartoon show, yeah.
So I found that it was off a Betamax tape, I think, or something like that. We got last year or a year ago, and I transferred it, and it's awesome. It's got all the commercials. So I pulled the commercials from that one night.
Oh, how fun!
So so that should be a lot of fun, and there's some cool stuff.
And we have a prize giveaway, gang. So we've got a signed photo that we're gonna. Well, we didn't sign it yet, but we will sign it for the winner at the end of tonight's show. To be a part of the prize giveaway, if you're watching us live on our YouTube channel, just comment on the videos, chat amongst yourselves in the YouTube chat, and I'll be putting your names in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket.
Oh, yeah. And the countdown was pretty cool too. We want to thank David Bunn for supplying the Fresh Lobster 8mm movie. It was a favorite of his father's. Is that what that is?
So that was a movie that his father had, and it was on 8mm film. It was for home movie use.
He
It
sent
was
it to you.
originally made, I believe, in the 1920s or early 1930s.
1928 it was dated.
It was dated 1928, but then when
Early.
I looked on some message boards, some people said it wasn't actually made until the 30s based on the cars that were in the background.
That makes sense.
Yeah, there's a whole... I went down the whole rabbit hole of
The fresh lobster.
trying to learn about the fresh lobster.
Because it is an amazing little piece of film. Yeah, and I scored it.
You didn't score anything, Grim.
What?
You took music from YouTube that is free to use, and you put it in there as background music.
Don't take away my thunder, man. I'm trying to, get a job in show business,
There you go.
Hey,
Okay.
George Lucas, give me a call. I can score films. It's easy, apparently. No, but that was cool. But thank you, David Bunn, for supplying that.
thank you.
Captain Joint, you the man. Thank you so much. And it seemed like everyone liked it.
Yeah,
Especially being followed up by a Red Lobster commercial.
You surprised me with that. That made me
A
laugh.
little grim gory touch there, yes. That was in the... I had too many commercials. That was actually some surplus stuff from tonight's Rescued Reels. And, and then there was a little smidgen of other film of a family from looks like the early 60s, maybe?
Yes,
Sitting in a kitchen?
It was actually a mashup of like 3 different home movies.
And stuff you've culled.
And it was stuff that I pulled from 8mm film reels
Right.
of different home movies. And one was labeled Thanksgiving, and then the other ones were just other family gatherings that looked like they could be Thanksgiving.
And yes, I scored that too. Anyway.
No, you took music from YouTube and used it as the background music.
Come on. All right. Anyway.
Anybody could do that.
Okay. Anyway, so hopefully tonight you're going to have fun. This is a little bit of a different show. There's no movie per se. Like we said, we're going to show different shorts. More or less Thanksgiving and holiday themed. I think we'll think you'll like them.
We've got a lot of people that watch with their mini monsters.
Yes.
A lot of families that watch. So we've got our mini monster shout outs.
Why don't we do...
Oh, and then we do have... Hold on a sec.
Look at Misney Monsters.
Oh, there you go. No.
I'm wearing my cool Dave Ruins Art Misney t-shirt. Isn't that cool?
That is
Misney
cool.
Misfits Mashup.
But you know what else is cool?
What?
These shout-outs we're going to do.
Yeah.
So
Woo.
happy birthday to Van Ciatras.
Oh, Van Ciatras.
Yes, his birthday was on Tuesday the 19th. So
Nice.
happy birthday, dude.
Hey, man.
And then new viewer, Lenny from Nashville.
Oh.
A shout out to Lenny. He sent us an email recently.
Yeah, tell Squiggy we said hi.
He watches us on channel 6.5 down in Nashville, Tennessee. And then happy birthday to John Calderas. He's a fan of our show, and he's a really nice photographer. So happy birthday, John.
Very cool.
And happy birthday to Zoe.
Zoe?
Yes, to Zoe.
Zoe Kravitz?
No, different Zoe. Goth girl Zoe.
Oh, yeah, Zoe. Yeah, hey, happy birthday, girl. It's her 24th birthday today.
Wow, 24.
24, so young. All
To
right.
be 24 again.
I know, right? I was 24 at least twice already.
All right. So I've got little Miss Putrid Petunia, the little zombie ghoul.
That's right. And look who's returned. Fartward has returned. Crawled out of his hole. Here's
Yeah,
back.
we haven't seen him in a while.
Well, he smelled the flamingo you have in the oven, because around here, we don't cook a turkey. We cook a flamingo for Thanksgiving.
Well, in Parma, yeah, if the store runs out of turkeys, they're going to be cooking up flamingos.
But to be honest, to tell the truth, there's been times I farted and he came out thinking we're cooking something. So he don't know.
Oh boy, okay.
Yes, they smell that good. All right, let's get on with it. The mini monsters.
Mini monster chance.
And a 1 and a 78 and a 63. Mini monsters, mini monsters, rawr. Mini monsters, here they are. Mini monsters shout outs too.
We've got Ramona and Layla, Christian and Lucas, Nyla, Parker, Kenton, Kingsley, Jacob, and Garrett. Wow. Hey, minis. We've got Baby Joe, Lucy, Dimitri, Pina, and Adam. Hey. Mia, a.k.a. Scoob, and Charlotte, Taylor and Mac,
Hi-yo.
Gabriel, Adolin, Eva, Mackenzie. Hey, guys.
Mackenzie.
Isabella, Carly, Cassandra,
Hi-yo.
and Violet. Wow.
Oh, Violet. She's like 24 now, I think.
Might be. They grow fast. And Lil Kong, and Atticus, and Penny, and Hannah, and Dario.
Dario,
Hey, guys. And then Sienna, and Adrian, and Julius.
Oh.
Whoa. And Morgan, and Willow, and Xander.
Hey.
Hey, minis. And then Araya, and Trayvon, and Noel, and last but not least, Emily. Very cool. All right, the little zombie ghoul, she's going to go sit over here and watch the movie. And
Was that the new addition to that family? Is that Emily? What's the baby that was born to the sister?
Oh, I have to... They posted it in the group. I have to check.
We need to put that on the list.
Yeah, that was a cute photo.
All right.
Yeah, there was some fans that shared they shared a
yeah.
new mini monster.
Yes, we'll have to get that shout out next time.
Yes, for sure.
All right, now it's time for the big monsters out
Magic
there.
Macabre Mirror. Magic Macabre Mirror. Tell me who be here. J. Michael Harris, William Cook, Neil Hess, Bruce Cook, Amanda Childers, W.C. Fields, William Rochelle,
Who else
Ron
is out there?
Parenti, Mofe Chen,
Who do you
Connie
see?
Cleary, Sandra. I see Ricky Bobby Sonia.
Oh.
Sally and Livingston.
Sally.
Denise and Mofe Chen and Tough and Lois and Comic Book Man
Comic
and
Book
Gross
Man.
Fan. And then I see Daryl and Dane and Greg Tominski, the Snackmaster General.
I see Slash.
And is Slash here? Ooh, Slash and the Bone Jangler.
Oh, some horror hosts.
My chat is going a little slow here. There we go.
Horror host royalty out there.
And Mark Allen and Cinema Enema. Wow.
Ouch.
What a name there.
That's a great name for a show.
And Paul Buser. And let's see, Virtual Vicky. And William Rochelle, Ken Harrington, William Cook. And John Johnson. David Hayes also, I see you.
Connie
Super
Cleary.
Pappy. Connie, yeah, I
I'm
mentioned
starting to
Connie.
see people.
Noelle. Okay, cool.
Was she the first Noelle, or?
I don't know.
It's getting that holiday sort of feel
almost.
right there.
Yeah, we're getting closer
Virtual
to
Vicky.
closer to the holiday. All right, so what's our first movie?
Sacred Watermelon. No, it's not our first movie, but yeah. And by the way, just so no one asks, there's no Saxon search tonight.
But one film does have sound effects in it.
Oh yeah, so one of the shorts,
and that's called The Snob.
The Snob will coming up a
That'll
little
be
later.
the fourth short we play
in the show. Yeah, I did actually break down. I just wanted to do it. It's just hard for me to put these things straight. You know, I got to mess with one of them at least.
Okay, so the first one is called Red Riding Hood.
We're going to start out with a little animated.
It's an animated short.
Yes, if you like the animation from the first movie, this one is in color, and it's by Ray Harryhausen. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's an early work of his called Little Red Riding Hood. Nice little holiday treat for you. We'll kick off our shorts giving with that. So, without further ado, let's kick it off with Little Red Riding Hood. Right here on the Mummy and the Monkey Shorts Giving Spectacular.
There you go.
Here we go.
Once upon a time, a little girl lived with her mother in a small stone cottage near the edge of a great forest. Everywhere the little girl would go, she always wore a beautiful red cape and hood. Soon she became known by everyone as Little Red Riding Hood. One morning, her mother asked her to carry a basket of cookies to her grandmother. Her mother told her not to leave the path or stop to talk to anyone on the way. Grandmother lived in a little yellow house at the other edge of the wood, and Red Riding Hood would have to hurry to return home before dark. After waving goodbye to her mother, she set out at once, carrying her little yellow basket over her arm. First, Riding Hood walked straight along the bright forest path. But soon, near the riverbank, she saw a beautiful field of wildflowers. They were growing everywhere under the tall, green trees. She thought it would be great fun to pick a few flowers to surprise her grandmother. Then she remembered. Her mother had told her she must not leave the path. But the day was so beautiful, the forest so friendly, colorful, that she thought there could be no harm in disobeying her mother just this one time. Then Red Riding Hood heard a gruff voice say, "Yes, they certainly are beautiful flowers." She turned and saw the big greedy wolf of the forest standing on top of a rock. Red Riding Hood had never seen a wolf before, so she was not afraid. She thought he was the biggest and most beautiful brown dog she'd ever seen. He appeared so friendly, too, when he spoke to her. She didn't know what a wicked animal a wolf could be. Mr. Wolf asked her what she was doing all alone in the forest. Red Riding Hood told him she was on her way to her grandmother's with some fresh cookies and a bouquet of flowers. "And where does your grandmother live?" asked the wolf. "She lives in a small yellow house with a red roof just over the hill." "Well," said the wolf, "good day to you, my little girl." And he disappeared into the bushes. Red Riding Hood was disappointed to see the wolf go. She wanted him to stay longer, but it was getting late, and it was best that she be on her way. Mr. Wolf ran slyly through the wood along. When Red Riding Hood arrived at her grandmother's house, she knocked at the door, but there was no answer. She knocked again, and a strange, gruff voice said, "Lift the latch and come in." It was strange, but the bright sunshine of the forest made Grandmother's room appear very dark. It seemed so dark to Red Riding Hood that she could hardly see her grandmother in bed. Grandmother looked so different, and her voice sounded so deep and gruff. Perhaps Granny'd been ill with no one to look after her. "Oh, Grandmother, how you have changed. What long ears you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "All the better to hear you with, my dear," replied the wolf. "Oh, but Grandmother, your nose. What a long nose you have." "All the better to smell with, my dear," replied the wolf. "Oh, Grandmother, what large eyes you have." "All the better to see you with, my dear," said the wolf. And then Red Riding Hood saw clearly his long, sharp teeth. "But Granny, what great sharp teeth you have." "All the better to eat you with, my dear." Grandmother was ever so grateful to see Red Riding Hood safe and sound. The brave huntsman was very proud of his trusty old gun. Grandmother and Red Riding Hood thanked him for killing the wolf and saving their lives. The hunter bade them farewell, proudly shouldered his gun, and marched back along the path to his home in the forest. Red Riding Hood was happy to know that the greedy wolf of the forest could never again frighten or harm her. So she started cheerfully for home to join her mother, where she lived happily ever after.
Darn, that's the end.
Bugs Bunny's Thanksgiving diet will begin after these messages.
Got sparkles in my toothpaste and a starry shape. The name is Colgate Junior. It's got an awesome taste. Colgate means it we're so fine. Junior means it's mine, oh mine. Fluoride working all the time, so it's fine.
New Colgate Junior for superstars like you. Discover a land like nothing you've imagined. A land of adventure, fun, friendship, and an unforgettable dinosaur named Littlefoot. When George Lucas and Steven Spielberg present a Don Bluth film, The Land Before Time. Then come to JCPenney, where you and your children can find your very own Littlefoot and all his dinosaur friends, clothes, and much more. Only at the Land Before Time shop.
There's only one place you'll find America's best-selling camcorder outfit with 2 free lenses worth $218. The case, camcorder, and accessories are only $26 a month. Now, only at Sears.
At Play School, we know the dark can be a really mysterious place.
That's no monster. That's my frog.
So we designed a flashlight strong and sturdy, especially for little kids.
It didn't break.
It shines in 3 colors, and if they forget, it turns itself off.
Folks, please. Hey, we can't turn in a verdict while there's still a reasonable doubt.
Bob Swan has a dry shirt, but that doesn't mean he smells good. Because underarm odor isn't visible, he needs Sure Solid, our most effective wetness and odor formula yet. So, Bob, why come to court with a dry shirt and a false sense of security? Tomorrow, get the total protection of today's Sure.
You were right.
And be just as sure about odor as you are about wetness.
Thanks.
Something magic is about to happen. Disney magic in the Pots and Pans Band. Kettle, skillet, pots and pans, stirring up magical meals.
Their music.
Chimes, banjos, and tambourines stirring up music and young imaginations. Introducing the Disney Pots and Pans Band from Mattel, bringing imaginations to life.
Bravo! In the new movie, The Land Before Time, Littlefoot, Sarah, Ducky, and Spike share an incredible journey. Along the way, they become best friends.
Now we'll always be together.
And now these lovable characters can be your child's friends too. With a pizza from Pizza Hut, a Land Before Time dinosaur is only 99 cents. So come to Pizza Hut. Your friends are waiting.
We'll always be together. Pizza Hut! Make it great!
The ultimate movie spectacular. The all-time family favorite is back on CBS. Star Wars tonight.
Well, what's with the video rig? We're going to be doing something a little different.
What class is this? TV 101?
We get to be on TV?
So when do we start?
Tuesday on CBS.
That's a snow leopard? Yeah, that's a tiger.
Come to Wendy's for your cuddly animals and help us help World Wildlife Fund protect the real ones.
And that's Mom. Uh-oh.
Get your kids all 4 wild animals only at Wendy's. Good news, bacon lovers. The only bacon Swiss burger with 3 strips of bacon is staying at Wendy's even longer. So come in now and grab another bacon Swiss burger while they're hot.
Friday, it's the all-new 13th annual Circus of the Stars. Thrills, chills, and stars. Join B. Arthur and Martin Mull at the Circus of the Stars Friday.
And now, Bugs Bunny's Thanksgiving Diet.
Hey-o! All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout. Yeah, the Shorts Giving Spectacular. That's right. You got to see the first feature, which was a Little Red Riding Hood animated short.
Yes, and followed by part 1 of Rescued Reels,
Ooh,
and that was from 1988.
Yes,
around Thanksgiving time.
Yeah, and so that was from a special, I guess, called Bugs Bunny's Thanksgiving Diet.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, it's great to have an actual airing of that from 1988 in its entirety with commercials sitting there on deck to watch the night before Thanksgiving. I think I'm going to pop this in, and the Star Wars airing as well.
From the tape, that's cool.
And that's the commercials from the Star Wars part of the night will be coming up. Oh,
Dane Stotzer, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Stotzer family.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Then John Johnson, he's like extra squeaky.
Excited. It's Thanksgiving.
Wow. Okay, so John Johnson gifted channel memberships to some fans, so thank you guys for doing that.
Cool, yeah.
And I did see there were some new channel members prior to that also, so thank you guys. It's really sweet.
Excellent. All right.
So our next segment coming up.
I guess we're going to get into it. It's a segment that you all know and love. It's called The Mummy and the Monkey Snack Toys. New yummy snacks.
Old movie facts.
That's right, and I don't know what we're going to focus on tonight. But
you can have some of my snacks.
I have my wrapped snacks tonight.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you didn't have them.
I don't have my Dr. Pepper, which I have sitting in the refrigerator, but I'll have to go grab that in a little bit.
So
but I guess I can start out with my wrapped snacks.
Popcorners. Sweet and salty kettle corn popcorners.
Yes.
I love popcorners.
You like the original ones, and I saw those sitting in the store, and I thought, those look pretty good, and
These
they are.
These are so good, and then the cheesy ones are good too.
Yes, and for my snack tonight, I have Little Babies wrap snacks, Nocho Nachos. All right, yeah, I love some of these flavors they have out on the wrap snacks. The wrap people have their own snack size, I guess. And this is called the All In. It's got salt and vinegar, barbecue, onion, garlic, nacho cheese, and more.
Wow.
I don't know what the and more is, but I guess it doesn't matter, right? It sounds delicious.
Tuff is having beef barley soup.
Yeah, what are you guys having out there for snacks tonight?
Pop chips are great, says Vicky.
They are very good. Let's see. Let's try one of these Little Baby Nocho Nachos.
Jenny's having leftover breadsticks with cheese from Pizza Hut.
Pretty good.
Boat Jingler's having a glass bottle of Dr. Pepper with real sugar.
Ooh. I only have the can, but I'm going to go grab mine in a minute.
That's good stuff.
All
okay.
right.
So, we're playing a bunch of short films. I do have some information on the on some of the shorts.
Well,
so we've got the one, we watched it during the Harry Scary Countdown. It's called The Fresh Lobster from the early 1930s, and that was scanned in from 8mm film.
By you.
I scanned it in, and we found
I scored it.
You found YouTube music for it. And Captain Joint actually sent us that film reel, and it originally belonged to his dad.
Nice.
So I thought that was neat.
Thank you, Captain Joint.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, that's a cool movie. And after researching it, yeah, it's just like one of those obscure things. It's fun to watch. Okay, so the other short films we're going to play later on, or no, wait, let me get to, where was I?
David Hayes had leftovers from Thanksgiving dinner number 1. He's got a lot of Thanksgiving dinners planned this week, I guess.
Okay, so we watched the Red Riding Hood short, and that was animated by Ray Harryhausen. And he worked on so many movies from back in the day, like It Came From Beneath the Sea from 1955, Mighty Joe Young,
oh yeah,
Earth versus the Flying Saucers, Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, 1 million years BC, and so many more. He was an iconic legend, and yeah, that Little Red Riding Hood was like an early short that he did.
Cool.
So that was really fun.
Are you snacking while you're talking? You're supposed to.
I was snacking earlier. Let's see. Snyder cheese pretzels. That's what Leo Smith is having.
Wiki Bobby's having a homemade meatball sub.
Yum. Okay, so some of the films we're going to show a little later are by the Centron Corporation. Centron Films. They made educational movies from the 1940s up until the early 1990s. They would put them out on 16mm film and VHS tapes, and they would sell them to schools to help kids learn things.
Oh.
And, you know, they're very outdated. They're very corny.
Yes.
But back in that time, you know, the message was, you know, they're trying to get kids to be good and all that stuff, behave and everything.
Before they had those, the more you know sorts, right? Or G.I. Joe knowing is half the battle, all that kind of
Right. Stuff like that. Or the after-school specials. Before all those.
I miss after-school specials. Those are ABC after-school special.
But Harold Herc Harvey was a principal director for Centron. He also directed Carnival of Souls from 1962.
Yeah.
So there's the horror movie connection there.
Nice.
And John Clifford, a Centron screenwriter, also wrote the script for Carnival of Souls.
Oh.
So they worked together at Centron Films and then made a movie together.
Nice. Well, there you go.
So there's my snack toys.
Very good. Always is informative and concise and just like, wow, it's something to enjoy some good snacks with. What else? What else are people snacking on out there?
Let's see. No Coronet films. We can't shake hands with danger. No, not tonight.
I know that one. That's a good one. Shake hands with danger.
Sour cream and cheddar ruffles. That's what Joseph Lawrence is having.
No.
And then Sean Moore says Centron AV Geeks YouTube channel has tons of Centron and Coronet educational films. Oh. Yeah, they're out there. You know, it's all over the internet. But
oh my gosh, yeah.
We wanted to watch some with you guys.
Yeah. So. What's our next video? And not Stasha, but the one after that.
Okay, we've got a Stasha skit coming up, and then the next one is buying food. You know we've got Thanksgiving coming up very soon. People are doing last-minute shopping. This is about going to the grocery store.
That's right. So we're going to get into buying food, immediately followed by a Stasha skit, also about buying food. All right?
There you go.
Let's work out perfect. So here we go with Centron Films, I guess, on how to buy food.
How to buy food
in general.
Well, so this one may or may not be Centron, but the other ones were.
Whoever.
I don't remember who
we'll
made
find
this
out
one.
together. Let's find out together who made this film. Here we go.
Let's watch.
Anyway, let's just watch it.
The American housewife. Who has a more important, a more responsible occupation? Wife, mother, laundress, counselor, maid, chef, purchasing agent. All of these are her duties at one time or another. If her income is limited, and most incomes are, it is her duty to be sure that what she has to spend buys the most in healthful, nutritious food for her family. Yes, she feels that she must buy wisely if she can. But just what does this mean? What can she do to be sure her money goes as far as possible? One of the first things she can do is just what this young lady is doing. Shopping from a grocery list. Using the list tends to eliminate so-called impulse buying, which is a great waster of housewives' funds. What is impulse buying? Let's take a look at Henry Slinkman. He's frequently guilty of it. Henry's going to pick up something for dinner. His wife didn't tell him what to get. Anything that looks good, she said. Henry's been working hard all day and he's hungry. What's more, he's hungry for something different, getting tired of the same old things all the time. That's it. That's what he's hungry for, oysters. So Henry takes not one, not two, but 3 pints of oysters. The way he feels right now, he could eat all of them by himself. Henry and his wife don't often eat cake. Neither of them care much for it. But tonight, Henry's really hungry, and this cake certainly looks wonderful. Henry knows he ought to have some vegetables, good diet, and all that, you know. What's this? Henry's never seen anything like this before. Looks good, so he'll take 2. Yes, Henry is guilty of impulse buying. But how is impulse buying wasteful? When Henry finished dinner that evening, he was sure he wouldn't be able to eat another oyster for a long, long time. And almost 2 of the 3 pints that Henry bought will have to be thrown away. Neither Henry nor his wife cared for the new vegetable. Most of what he bought will go to waste. Henry and his wife tired of the cake long before it was eaten. Henry found out about impulse buying the hard way. The housewife may buy quantities which are not economical for her family. Here are 2 different size cans of the same product. The small can contains 16 ounces and costs 12 cents, or 75/100ths of a cent per ounce. The large can contains 31 ounces and costs only 22 cents, which is 71/100ths of a cent per ounce. Which shall she buy? The answer depends entirely upon the situation. If the food requirements of the family are great enough, the large can is the better buy, because all of it will be used. None will be left over. But if the family is small, the small can may be the better buy, since part of the large can would probably have been wasted. The right answer depends upon the requirements of the purchaser. Sometimes substantial savings can be effected by buying in case lots. But this presents a storage problem that some people may not be able to solve. It's wise to be sure the food is well liked by everyone before you buy too much of it. Obviously, highly perishable foods are not suitable for quantity buying because they spoil too quickly. When buying canned goods, be sure to read the label. The information on the label is much more reliable than the flowery language of advertisements. Some labels are of the descriptive type that you see here, giving the buyer some description of what is to be found in the can. Other labels carry a letter grade, which indicates the characteristics of the contents. The meanings of the letters vary with the type of food. Usually, the grade A indicates a fancier product. For example, these grade A tomatoes are larger, more colorful, and less broken than the grade C, although both grades are probably equally nutritious and healthful. These are canned string beans. Which is grade A and which is grade C? Here, the smaller beans are grade A because they are more tender and taste better. Here are grade A and grade C peaches. Can you tell the difference? Of course you can't. Not only appearance, but taste and degree of ripeness determine the grades of these peaches. The size is of small importance. The thing to remember is to read the label. Know what you are buying before you buy. Did you ever stop to think how many ways you could buy one kind of food? Dried, canned, frozen, or fresh?
It will pay you to analyze the situation and decide which is most economical for you. Usually, if it's the season when the fruit or vegetable is ripe, it will be most economical to buy it fresh. This box of strawberries will cost about half as much in summer when berries are plentiful, as it will in winter. The season of the year has a tremendous influence on the price of most fruits and vegetables. The reason for this great difference in price is the cost of transporting the food from a warm climate where it can be grown in winter to the market, which may be several hundred miles distant. Different kinds of fruits and vegetables are in season at different times throughout the year. It will be more economical for you to serve the ones that happen to be in season at any particular time. You may find that you can save money by doing your own preservation of foods. Home canned food will usually cost less than commercially canned, and if the housewife's time is not too highly valued, this can be a saving. Frozen foods are the nearest thing to fresh foods available. They are convenient, easily prepared, and palatable, but they are usually priced higher than other types. This price is partially offset by the fact that there is no waste. There are various meats available to the housewife, ranging from the most tender, most expensive cuts to the equally nutritious but less tender portions of the animal, which are sometimes ground or chopped. At this point, the cooking ability of the housewife becomes highly important. It doesn't take much skill to make an excellent meal from an expensive T-bone steak. But the sign of an accomplished cook is an attractive and tasty dish made from less expensive meat: hamburger, frankfurters. Even a well-prepared, well-seasoned stew is a dish a housewife can be proud to set before her family. The nutritive value of meats varies little with price. The desirability and small proportion of the tender cuts causes them to be priced higher. Milk is an important part of every good diet, but your attempts to economize on it may have disastrous results. Use the best grade of milk available to you. Disease may be contracted through drinking unsanitary raw milk. Now let's review the important rules for buying wisely. Shop from a grocery list to avoid impulse buying. Decide upon the most economical quantity for your family. Check in your local market as to which form of food is the most economical for you. Purchase fruits and vegetables in season whenever possible. Do your own food preservation when feasible. Exercise your skill and ingenuity in preparing tasty and healthful dishes from less expensive meats. You'll find that keeping these things in mind will help you to buy wisely and stay within your food budget.
Hey, Stasha, I'm home. Boy, I hate that holiday traffic. That's for the flamingos, let me tell you. Especially around that Parmatown Mall area. Boy, the people there are just insane. But I think it was worth it because I found a place where I got us a bird for real cheap. Yeah, it was only $5 for this turkey. Can you believe it? I walked out there with a turkey for $5. I can't believe it. Now, let's go over everything. We got everything to stuff the turkey, right? We got the pierogi, we got the sauerkraut, we got the Lawson's chip dip. Sounds good. All right, I think we're ready to put this bird in the oven. Oh, by the way, how you doing? Don't worry, you're eating. It's not polite to talk with your mouth full, you know. Anyway, let's get down to business. Let's see what I got for my $5. Yeah, it's a little light, but it's just you and me this year, so we don't need much. Well, at least they packed it really good. Look at that. Wow. Well, I guess they're doing their part, recycling, right? Okay. What in the actual fudge? Look at this. Huh? Well, I guess I just gotta make through, right? Nothing else to do but say, Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Right, Stasha? Well, what are we gonna do? Chinese or KFC?
Well, I guess you get what you pay for, and sometimes a little bit less. Join us next time for more misadventures of Stasha from the old country.
Wowsy, woo woo. Oh, that's Stasha, boy, let me tell you.
Be careful. Some deals are too good to be true.
That's right. And that really was a place that used to be open around here, by the way. We actually built the skit around that name of that store. So
yeah, we saw the sign and we're like, that's perfect. We have to use that for something.
Yeah, and it just was the right time and the right place. This was several years ago here in the old Northeast Ohio.
Yeah,
town.
they're not around anymore. It was like a discount, like an outlet store.
But anyway, welcome back to the Harry Scary Hangouts Shorts Giving Spectacular. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's offering, if you will. Yeah, this pre-Thanksgiving sort of show, right? I mean, this is because next Thursday is the Big Bird Day, right?
It's coming up soon. Turkey Day is approaching soon. So yeah, we watched these shorts about buying food.
Yes, to prepare you because everyone's out shopping about between now and then, and getting their meals ready, and
we got to learn about being economical.
Yeah, and everything looks so delicious.
Don't buy 3 packs of oysters and cake.
Yes, and don't buy anything that gray. I mean, everything was just so gray, and that's not appetizing at all.
Yuck.
Yes, and if the housewife's time permits, and isn't that valuable, then she can do other things.
Well,
like prepare, like canned peaches and
like maybe taking the day off. And
no, you can't do that. But yeah, boy, that's some time to be alive, boy. Let me tell you. But yeah, that's pretty fun. And then the Stasha skit after that, obviously, was always good and timely. So hey, hope you enjoyed tonight's show.
Yeah.
So what's up?
So we have some fan mail we can open.
Hey, all right, cool.
So Bobby Harvey Jr. sent us some cards, and he has our names on them. So that one's for you, Graham.
Oh, goody. All right, thanks, Bobby.
And this one's for me.
Okay.
So Bobby in Cleveland sent us this, and he's in the chat right now being a moderator.
That's our buddy Bobby. Thank you, buddy.
In the YouTube chat. Oh, how cute. So there we go. Another turkey card. Another turkey for the set here. So we've got turkeys and a flamingo and a little chicken, like a rubber chicken.
No money
a little
in this
tip of the hat to Sven.
Where's the money? No money in there? Okay.
And it says, sending you warm wishes on this fine day in November and hoping your Thanksgiving brings you joy so you'll long remember. From Bobby Harvey Jr. And it's got fun stickers in it.
And you have a turkey? I have a turkey too.
So we both got turkeys.
I like that. And mine says, a warm hello comes with this rhyme to wish you happy turkey time. Oh, happy turkey time. I like that.
Turkey time.
Have a great Thanksgiving from Bobby Harvey Jr.
Aw.
Thank you, buddy.
We'll have to, put that somewhere on the set.
Oh, I knocked down. Oh, here we go.
Okay, Grim, maybe.
How did you even put that on? You just kind of balanced it on there?
I balanced.
Oh, boy.
And
okay.
We'll have to fix that later.
I'll put that right there.
And there's a card from Stephen Baker in Detroit, Michigan.
Ooh.
Detroit Rock City.
Detroit, Rock City. Everybody boop, 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 boop.
Thinking of you at Thanksgiving. Oh, there's a cornucopia on there with little pumpkins and gourds.
You got your cornucopia.
Yes.
Are you happy now?
There's some corn off to the side there.
Yeah, but the cornucopia has nothing to do with corn.
Well, usually I see when people...
You could put corn in the cornucopia.
Yes. And it has the word corn in it. So.
Yes.
Okay. It says, feeling very thankful for the chance Thanksgiving brings to keep in touch and wish you an abundance of good things. Have a wonderful holiday, Steve. To Janet and Grim. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, man.
That's awesome. And we'll have it here on the table there. I'm afraid to touch anything on the background. All right.
I'm afraid to touch anything on the foreground. Boom. It'd be a hornicopia. Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Sears says my niece has a small rubber chicken, so I turned it into a Christmas tree ornament. Oh, that's a cute idea. Rubber chicken ornament.
Like a Svengoolie thing?
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, cool.
Gavthulu says turkey shawarma and kielbasa kebabs for Thanksgiving here.
Whoa, turkey shawarma.
We've had chicken shawarma.
That
turkey,
sounds good.
Wow. I bet it's just as good.
We do have those Thanksgiving pierogies from Rudy's Bakery and Strudel.
Ooh, that's right. Rudy's Bakery and Strudel is the best in Parma, Ohio.
I might make a few of those for Thanksgiving. Just throw those on a table, see if anybody bites.
Yeah, we'll just have a bunch. There we go, dinner's time.
Yeah, just have a bunch. Yeah, we just serve those bad boys up. Because everything's in this pierogi. It really is a pierogi.
Because it's all like in one pierogi.
With some turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing, and gravy, all in like a, except for the...
In one little pierogi.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Yeah, that's right.
Well, we have the turkey we need to cook.
Now there was a super chat. I know, I'm just joking.
So there were some Super Pappy sent a super chat, and then Jeffrey Moore is a new channel member. So thank you, Jeffrey, and thank you, Super Pappy.
That's right, Barba Papa squeal just for you.
And guys, we do have a prize giveaway this evening. We are giving away a signed photo. We haven't signed it yet. We will sign it to the lucky winner at the end of the show.
Generous of us to do that.
Yeah, and
we're so giving.
I'm writing down names and putting them in my mummy bucket here.
Getting full.
Yeah, so we'll pick that winner at the end of the show.
Kathleen Rozecki, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, Kathleen, thank you. That's very nice. Woohoo!
Finger in the hole underneath there.
Oh my goodness. Maybe Grim. Maybe.
You don't do that?
Grim, just set that down. You're getting a little too weird with that thing.
Just like making a musical, like a flute, you know?
Okay. So the next film for the evening.
The next film up for bids
is called The Snob.
Ooh, now this is the one I had a little fun with there. I added some Grimgory, some sound effects. I Grimgoryized it. So hopefully it'll be, it's a pretty funny little short on its own. But of course I did my thing, and I think it made it a little more entertaining. So that's right. It's the one short I did tonight that has a little bit of me on it, if that sounds right.
And we'll have a little discussion after we watch The Snob.
So get ready to take notes, all right?
We'll have a class discussion.
So that's movie 4, correct? Yes.
Yes, film 4.
Yes, film 4.
Or fart 4, whatever we want to call it.
Okay, and let me get ready here so we can watch it with and here we go. All right, here we go with The Snob. Now this is what's this have to do with Thanksgiving? It's just sort of more of the how to carry yourself socially.
To be social, yeah. To not be a snob.
Okay, let's learn how not to be a snob. All right, here we go. The Snob. Woohoo!
I am smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T.
Go away, Peyton.
Come in. Hi, Mom.
Hi. You better not be using my hair crimper on your bad place again.
You're working so late? On Friday night? This is my last algebra problem. I'll save my history until tomorrow.
Sarah, your father and I appreciate the fact that you take your schoolwork seriously. But, well, couldn't you manage to arrange your time so you could have a little fun, too?
I have a certain amount of homework to do, and I like to get it done on time.
But you have the whole weekend. You could go out on Friday night or have somebody in.
Like them? Is that what you mean?
Having a good time is all I mean. And that's why I talked to Ron's mother the other
You
day.
did? Well, I suppose you fixed it so he'd have to invite me over.
I might have, if it had been necessary. But I found out that those Friday night get-togethers are open houses. You could go.
I know I could if I wanted to. I don't.
I think you should go. You're only young once, and
Mother, don't be so corny. There's nobody over there I want to... I think I'd better finish my algebra.
Of course, dear. We'll talk about this some other time.
You're too much trouble. Get some therapy.
I think I'm actually going to pull a fast one.
I think so too. Glad to have you.
Okay, Ron, thanks. Take it easy.
Adios, amigos.
Your friends are certainly a nice bunch, Ron.
Yeah, they're the greatest.
Do you suppose they'd like to help you do something really nice?
What do you mean, Mom?
Well, how about being more friendly to Sarah Inman?
Sarah Inman? Oh, Mom.
No, really, dear, I mean it. Now, you could invite Sarah over here next Friday to join us.
Ask Sarah to come over here? Well, gee whiz, why?
Well, don't you want her to come?
What? No, I don't particularly want her. Sarah Inman.
Now, Ron, you know we've always said that all of your friends are welcome here at any time.
Well, I know, Mom, but, well, the idea just kind of grew. We've got a large game room, well-stocked refrigerator, and lots of good records. So the gang started drifting in here on Friday. Nobody needed to be asked, but Sarah never came. She's too high hat for that. She wants a special invitation, and if she gets it, it'll be just one more reason for her to think she's better than anybody else.
Now, look here, Ron. Years ago, when you had rheumatic fever, don't you remember who it was who came over here every day and read to you by the hour?
Well, sure, Mom, but well, she's changed since then.
Oh, no, Ron, I don't think she's really changed. Why don't you give her a...
Well, she was good to me once. I guess I can ask her to honor us with her presence. I'll call her tomorrow.
Thanks, son. You know, growing up brings different problems to different people. And some, well, they just don't quite bring it off without falling down somewhere.
Well, if you ask me, where Sarah fell down was when she went into junior high. Well, when she was in grade school, she was swell. She made good grades and had lots of friends. But when she started going to junior high with lots of other sharp kids, well, she couldn't be a big wheel. Now she's in senior high and,
Oh, it's too bad. It seems... Well, you know, it sounds like she needs a...
You're nominating me? I don't know. She may cut me dead. She does lots of other people. And I don't think she cares at all.
Her Highness has a new sweater.
Ooh, it's luscious. You've got to hand it to Sarah. She certainly has good taste.
The way she acts, you'd think nobody else did.
She'll hear you. That's an awfully pretty sweater, Sarah.
Well, don't speak. Were you talking to me? Never mind. Hear nobody, see nobody, talk to nobody. That's Sarah. Snob. No wonder she had any friends.
Why don't you do the world a favor and pull your lip over your head and swallow?
Say, and Maxon made secretary.
Yeah, Jerry made vice president.
President,
Bill Tyler. That's Bill Tyler. Hey, Bill made president. Jerry made vice president and Maxon made secretary.
What's all the excitement?
Oh, it's the result of the election for next year's student council officer. Bill Tyler made president. Hey, let's get on the phone. Oh, sure, okay. I'll see you. I suppose you don't think Bill's the best man for the job?
Oh, that girl.
She's just sore because we picked Bill's design for the yearbook cover instead of hers. Let's go to class.
I know you shoot us all out of the kitchen, but I don't mind drying dishes.
Oh, really?
Besides, I wanted to talk to you, Pumpkin.
You did?
You're so quiet during dinner. Something's bothering you. Care to cry on my shoulder?
Daddy, there's nothing to cry about.
Not one little thing?
No. There are lots of little things we could talk about. But it wouldn't do any good.
I'm waiting.
Back off, Jack!
Oh, all right. You'll think I'm silly.
3 months pregnant.
Well, this morning, when I came to class, I was worried about the history test first period. I was going over it in my mind, and somebody spoke to me. Nancy Yeager. I didn't hear what she said, but she looked at me as if she just hated me.
Really?
I worked hard on the history test, but I flubbed it. I know there are lots of people in there that don't study half as hard as I do, and they come off with the A's. I'm smarter than they are. I know I am.
Nice girl, but about as sharp as a sack of wet mice.
Last week, I worked just hours and hours on a design for the yearbook cover. Bill Tyler handed in just a blotchy sketch. I couldn't see anything to it. But his design is going to be on the yearbook cover. It isn't fair.
I blame myself.
This afternoon, Ron from next door called and invited me over Friday night.
Sexy time.
I had to say yes because Mother's been pressuring me, but I don't want to go. Bill Tyler will be there, and I don't like him. President of Student Council. All the kids that get by on apple polishing will be there, too, and I don't like them.
Pumpkin,
Will you shut up?
I'm sorry you don't like so many people. Friends are important in this world. You should encourage others to make good and not dislike them for it. I think maybe your mother's right. I think you should go to Ron's get-together this Friday. Try to like people for whatever they are.
That's all the dishes. I can clean out the sink.
Okay, Pumpkin. Just one more question.
Do you like Taco Bell?
Please stop the world, I forgot to climb aboard. I was dancing a polka while people shout and roar. Listening to the music, sharp as a sword. Oh, please stop the world, I forgot to climb aboard.
Not for you. First choice goes to our new president.
Look at them, playing up to it. Bill Tyler, big man. Everything he does is too clever. It makes me sick. I'm just as good as he is. No, I'm better. He'll get no playing up from me.
I didn't know which was going to wear out first, me or the music.
Hey,
how about it? You want to dance?
I'd rather not.
Well, you want to sit and talk then?
I'd rather not. Not with you.
Well, excuse me!
Sorry, I didn't want to make you mad. Now, are you satisfied?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You really froze him out, didn't you?
I don't know what business it is of yours if I don't want to.
Well, I think you did want it. You wanted to all right, but you just couldn't pass up the chance to be a snob.
I have never been accused of something so heinous!
What's the matter? Sarah? Sarah, come back.
I can't.
Why not? What's the matter? Can I do anything?
Keep away from me, meathead!
Oh, God, they're so mean and hateful. They don't understand anybody who isn't one of their gang and doesn't do all the silly things they do. They don't understand.
They didn't mean it. Isn't there something I could... The Snob, hurting everyone. Herself, her parents, her friends, other people. What makes Sarah act the way she does?
Peanut butter.
Is it a cover-up for some lack she feels in herself?
That's my problem?
Can a friend like Ron help her in any way?
Hell no.
Is the group justified in judging everything Sarah does as snobbery?
I'll have to say, yeah. Shut up.
What do you think?
Darn, that's the end.
Dude, okay,
And
there
we're
we
back.
go. Oh boy.
Hey guys,
Hey,
and we're back.
that's right. Audio and video. All right, hey, welcome back to the Harry Scary Hangouts Shorts Giving. That's right, Shorts Giving. Hopefully,
Shorts Giving.
Yep,
Yes.
we're living up to the name. We're presenting you with some wild and crazy stuff from years gone by. But boy, is it fun to watch, huh?
It's really fun with your sound effects with all the unnecessary bleeps.
Oh yes, I've always been a fan of that. Even before I saw Jimmy Kimmel do it, I thought that would be a funny thing. Years and years ago, I just never implemented it, but now it's a thing. I can do it. But yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah. Hey, come on up, Lou.
So yeah, we watched The Snob, and
The
what did you
Snob.
guys think of the film? Was she being a snob, or maybe she was just misunderstood?
I liked someone in the beginning because the mother was so concerned and trying to get her to go do things. They call it reverse parenting, like reverse, like parents that actually want you to go out and hang out and do things.
Yeah, you don't really hear that much. Like, hey, go out and party with your friends.
But sitting in this room, farting in this room all day and do something, kid.
Right,
But,
right.
Nope, she was cool with writing their little notes,
Doing
and
her algebra.
sketches. That sounds like someone I know.
Well, she was working on her math problems.
Yeah.
She wasn't drawing.
Well, she was, because her artwork got rejected. Did get picked for
that's
these, so she was doing everything.
So she did art and math.
She's
Okay.
smartistic, She's smart and artistic.
I think she could have been a little more nicer.
Yeah,
you
that
know.
is frigid.
She was kind of snappy at a lot of the other kids.
Yes, but I don't know. Again, guys can be the same way.
But who knows? Maybe they were like really mean to her before, and she just. But maybe they need to talk it out.
Which is interesting because in that time period, it's like I thought a lot of that was encouraged to not do all that type of stuff to kind of get married when you're 16 and have a family by when you're 19 or 20, and then
Have grandchildren when you're 25.
yeah, all of that. It wasn't like what you're an old maid at 17.
Back in
But
the day.
Who knows?
Different times, but yeah, we thought it was fun. It was fun to watch that one. Okay, so we've got some little promo stuff we can share.
Can go through.
We have
down
our
the line
online
there.
stores and our podcasts and things
Yikes.
like that.
Oh boy, my knee. Oh, look at that.
Louie's
I'm getting
clawing you
Oh
up.
boy, these jeans are saving my kneecap right now. Let me tell you.
Louie, why
Come
are
on
you...
up, baby boy. Come on. I know
He's
what
trying
you
to
want.
tell you
I know.
something.
He can come up. He just has to jump up.
There
But
we go.
He just wants the express.
That gets your attention.
I know.
He's
he got
telling
it.
you.
Now here I is. All right. All right. To the stills. Let's see what we got. Brewing in still land. All right. Boop 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 boop. Hey. We learned this. This is far off into the future.
Yeah,
not
this
till next
isn't
September.
until 2025.
Yeah, but that was kind of exciting news. And just if you didn't hear it last week, Little John Rinaldi announced that they're going to do a one-time show on September 13th and 14th at Emilio's Expo Center called Little John Presents the Big Adios Muchachos Show. It'll have a bunch of Northeast Ohio celebs and memorabilia. So more on that when we get closer to that date. And then, hey, you want to become a channel member of the Mummy and the Monkey? How do you do that, Janet?
It's only $2.99 a month, and you can click the join button on the top right-hand corner of our YouTube channel.
Ooh.
And Monster members, if you are a member of our YouTube channel, you get you have access to videos that are for members only.
Oh.
So like recently I uploaded the Tony Isabella interview from Akron Comic-Con.
Uncut.
And it was the raw video unedited.
That's
right.
right.
So you got to see the full interview. For the Harry Scary Hangout the previous week, we shortened it a little bit for time. But this one was the full version. So.
That's right. So yeah, so do yourself a favor or give it as a gift. Mummy and the Monkey YouTube membership, channel membership, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, you know what? We did one last week, but not this week. Living the Screen podcast.
Yes, we talk behind the scenes of the Mummy and the Monkey, and we talk about our thrifting adventures in that podcast. We had one last week, and we're hoping to have one
before Thanksgiving.
Week
you know,
before Thanksgiving.
We'll do one. Yeah, that'd be fun. That's right. And are we doing one of these after this? I don't know.
The Harry Scary Hangover?
Yes.
Yeah, we could do that for a little while.
Okay, then join us after the Harry Scary Hangout or tonight's shorts giving for a Harry Scary Hangover. That's right. It's it's a little bit of a more laid back deal, more like tonight's show. But yeah, so check us out immediately following or shortly following the Harry Scary Hangout tonight. And then last but not least, if you want to be the coolest ghoul in school, how do they do that, Janet Decay?
Well, we've got our Teespring store. There's t-shirts, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and so much more. It's all there on the Teespring store. Different colors and sizes to choose from, different designs. Click the link in the video description box if you're watching us on YouTube. If you're watching us on regular television, just go to themummyandthemonkey.com and we have the links there.
Ooh.
We also have our social media links on our website, like Facebook and Instagram. We don't have any of the other ones. We just use like Facebook, Instagram, and then the YouTube community section will make posts sometimes too.
That's right. So thank you for that informative, information, if that's not too redundant, Janet Decay. And speaking of Thanksgiving, my favorite... Oh.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Coupon code BANANAS.
Oh, yes.
We still have that coupon code going on. It's 15% off anything you want to get in the Teespring store. And we discount it a little bit as a thank you for wanting to support us and wear our merch.
Yes, that's right. And yeah, cool. So thank you again for that update on the coupon code for our Teespring store. And I was just going to say, Thanksgiving, really talk about the food and everything. Mm-hmm. But my favorite part of the turkey is maybe the legs. Right,
the legs?
Right, guys? You hear me? I don't know why I'm thinking of legs right now, but
oh, okay.
I have no clue.
You don't know?
No, I don't know why. Hey, what is that? There's a link in there. Okay.
Sears James posted that. I don't know. Maybe he was talking with someone and sharing a link.
What a steal, people
I
are
have
saying.
to check the comments.
It is a steal.
Jonathan Jackson said it's worth the cost for all the extra behind-the-scenes stuff. Talking about the channel membership.
Wiki Bobby, I think that's exactly what we're going to talk about. But yeah, that cements it. You can talk about Thanksgiving movie specials and cartoons that they don't show on TV. And we will. I think that's what we kind of
we can talk about that, like our favorite.
Yes.
So I shared a funny thing on Facebook not too long ago. About the cranberry sauce. Like, do we just, some people like the real cranberries, some people like the gelatinous blob that's shaped like a can.
Yeah, with the ridges in it and everything.
Yes, where it's shaped like a dog food can.
I like that. See, I like cutting it up. I like that. My favorite cranberry stuff, though, I think they used to serve it around Thanksgiving, but they definitely, it was in school. In elementary school, they used to have these cranberry cups. They weren't as tart. It was cranberry. I think it was probably, imitation cranberry. But boy, did I love. They're like little plastic pudding cups, but it was cranberry sauce. But like I said, it was more like.
That sounds good.
Had the cranberry flavor, but it wasn't as tart as cranberry is.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was more watered down.
Yeah,
maybe they added.
It was gelatinous. It was gelatinous.
Oh,
right?
Gelatinous. Okay.
Yeah, it was like you could pop it out to be the shape of the cup. But it was really good. I remember as a kid loving that particular cranberry when they would serve it in school.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, Louie is just comfortable on your lap there.
He always is. Look at this guy.
We have guest appearance by Crypt Kitty Louie.
There he is. Can you see him? He's all blended. You put my business.
He had an adoption day
birthday,
recently.
yeah.
Not quite a birthday. We don't know his real
Well,
birthday.
you know, adoption day, yeah.
Well, I call it adoption day.
We celebrate his adoption day.
He was adopted 10 years ago.
You can't see his little face, can you?
We see him a little bit on there.
These sunglasses aren't helping me.
He kind of blends in with your fur, Grim.
I love you, buddy. Look at you. Look at him.
He's a cutie for sure.
He loves my lap.
All right, let's see what's going on with the chat here, and then we've got another movie to show.
Yeah, we got some. Yeah, we still got lots to go here. We have like 3 more shorts and a TV show, time travel, and a What Do You Do?
Mm-hmm.
So you know what?
Insane Jay says cranberry 7-Up he likes.
Oh yeah, they just kind of put that in a couple years ago, I believe.
And making cranberry sauce is the best. It's easy too, says Lois.
Out of real cranberries.
I love sweet potato surprise, says Jennifer Delaney.
Oh.
Okay,
and
so the next film is...
That means something else in prison, I think.
I don't want to go there. So we watched The Snob. The next one is Whenever You Eat.
Oh, here we go. We're getting closer to the actual Thanksgiving rituals.
So we've got this one about eating food, and then this other one is called Day of Thanksgiving, towards the end.
But we also have
and then another Rescued Reels.
Part 2, a 11-minute long Rescued Reels.
Whoa, a chonky Rescued Reel.
Yes, a nice serving, a nice helping, a generous helping, if you will.
We've had people suggest that... they wanted to see us just show all commercials.
I'm trying to come up with. I wanted to do something called. Yeah, well,
but maybe one day we'll.
It might be a special
just
or
to
something.
be,
it won't be 2 hours of commercials.
Maybe something different.
But like a half hour or something or hour max would be good. We could just host commercials. All right.
Well, let's get to the next film.
All right, more Thanksgiving fare coming up here. It's called, what is it? When You Eat.
Whenever You Eat.
Whenever You Eat. Yes. Very, very good. Okay, here we go with, that's movie 5, correct? Yeah.
Film 5, yes.
So from Film 5. Film 5, right here, Whenever You Eat, right here on The Mummy and the Monkeys. Hairy, scary, hangout, Shortsgiving. Woohoo! Now in color.
Youth of America, the finest physically and mentally in the entire world. Opportunity is offered them today as never before in the history of mankind. Opportunity for the fulfillment of hopes, dreams, ambitions. And with the vastness of opportunity offered, what are the ambitions of the youth of America? What of Bill, whose main interest is mechanical drawing? What's your ambition, young fellow?
I'm going to be a construction engineer. Build great modern skyscrapers, design factories, plan complete new communities.
Skyscrapers, factories, cities. An engineer. An engineer must have good eyesight, a steady hand, steady nerves. He must have the mental creativeness that emanates from physical well-being. And physical well-being, Bill, is attained only through good living habits. And what of you, Betty? What's your ambition?
I want to be a famous musician, give concerts, and work in radio and television.
A musician, an actress, anyone in the public eye must have fine appearance in addition to talent. And beauty and excellent appearance result from good health, Betty, good nutrition. Plenty of sleep and exercise are basic to health. Today, John works industriously in his school shop class. Anyone who flies or works with planes must have excellent physical and mental coordination, John. Coordination comes from practice and training of a healthy body and mind. Grace works diligently in her chemistry laboratory, and for a particular reason. She's going to be a nurse, a modern Florence Nightingale. She already knows that scientific knowledge of foods, proper diet, is the very foundation of buoyant health. And Fred, his major interest is botany, studying the science of plant life. For Fred loves the great outdoors, and he knows that just as trees and flowers need sunlight and proper nourishment, so also do human beings require good nutrition for good health. And what of Mary's ambition as she learns to plan and prepare meals in her home economics class? Good preparation for a future homemaker. First, a taste of business life, a small but vital part of the pulse beat of the world of industry and commerce. Then her own home and family, a successful wife and mother rearing strong, healthy children, training them as she was trained in the basic fact that good food today means a successful tomorrow. And tomorrow, in millions of homes, life begins with the alarm clock. And in this home, after plenty of sleep and fresh air, John is assured of good future hours of the day. Looks like he's going to get some exercise, too. And there's something else waiting to help start the day. Yes, life really begins with breakfast. But regardless of how good the all-important morning meal, it can't possibly supply all the nutriment required for an entire day. Now, just what do we mean by good food? Food that tastes good, of course. And, much more important, food that's good for us. Certain foods are essential. We must have them daily, for the sake of health. Someone must have an appetite. But don't worry, this collection of food is not for a single meal. It represents the groups of foods that are needed for the whole day. Meat, cheese, fish, poultry. Vegetables, green and yellow. Fruits, 2 or more servings daily. At least 1 raw, citrus fruit or tomato often. And eggs, 3 to 5 a week, but 1 a day preferred. Cereal and bread, rich golden butter. And milk to drink, combined with other foods, in ice cream and in cheese. But at least 1 quart of milk a day, every day. For fast-growing young people, more than a quart. For adults, at least a pint. Yes, sir, this is really a day's good eating. And I mean good eating, for it's important that we enjoy our meals. Eating should be fun. Part of the enjoyment can come from having these foods prepared in our favorite ways and grouped in meals as we like them best. The essential thing is to include all the nutrients needed daily by choosing from these types of foods. Let's have a quick look at 3 typical meals. Breakfast for the average person. First, an orange. That checks off your citrus fruit. Then an egg and 2 slices of piping hot toast. If you're an adult, you may want a cup of coffee. And lunch for Mr. Average Citizen. A bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich with crisp coleslaw and a juicy baked apple for dessert. All good foods to help meet daily requirements. Then dinner. Steak, baked potato, green peas, a lettuce salad with a tasty dressing, and a fresh homemade roll. Still more foods that taste good and are good for you. Surely these 3 meals fill all nutritional requirements. Or do they? Let's check them against this chart. The bars represent the different food factors, such as vitamins and minerals, in the amounts needed by a person for a day. Let's see how the 3 meals rate. Uh-oh, each bar would be orange all the way across if the meals were complete. Obviously, something's missing. Let's try adding some dairy products. some butter for that toast? And how about some butter for that sandwich? Now some cheese. The baked potato calls for butter, and so do the peas in the roll. Let's choose ice cream for the dinner dessert. And of course, a glass of milk with every meal. Now what does the chart show? What a difference! By including enough milk and milk products in each meal, we reach the goal. 100% of each of the food factors needed for health. Might try checking up on your own meals. So, whenever you eat, wherever you eat, whether it be one of the 3 regular meals, such as a well-balanced school lunch, or a quick pickup like this happy lad is enjoying, or perhaps an enticing homemade milkshake and a toasted cheese sandwich on an after-a-date raid of the icebox. Whenever you eat, eat smartly. Young people need plenty of food, the right kinds of food. For good food means good health, for zest in working, for spirit in playing, for ability to accomplish your aims and ambitions, for the manifestation of your hopes and dreams and desires. Good food today and every day is tomorrow's harvest, a harvest of energy and accomplishment, a harvest of health, happiness, and zestful living.
Tired of drinking those same old sodas? Well, strike up the band and do yourself a flavor by grabbing an ice-cold, refreshing Coca-Cola. Yes, generation after generation, people all around the world have been shaking their keisters and tickling their taste buds over the delicious, brisk soda that is Coca-Cola. Act now, don't delay. Make the only drink on your dance card a Coca-Cola today. Now available in classic, cherry kielbasa, and sauerkraut live.
Get back up to the webcam. Wow, well, did we learn a lot? And I just think we need more butter for the show.
I think we should have had more butter.
I think that's what the show's missing. Butter.
Butter and ice cream and cheese.
And even more
and
butter.
And like 10 glasses of milk. And
melt the butter into a delicious milkshake and put butter on your butter. Butter. Boy,
oh my
boy.
God.
I can't
they really want you to eat all the dairy products in that
Lord.
video.
Just the cholesterol you did. I mean, my God. Well, butter, peanut butter.
Yeah.
There you go. We're going to learn you some stuff tonight.
Maybe don't eat all that.
I think we know that now. It took decades for people to,
So that video was more of a what not to do.
But I wonder if it's like
what
because
not to eat.
Well, but I wonder, you think the products were a little more pure back then? They didn't have as much geo-engineered foods and things like that, and modified stuff.
Well, I don't think the cows are genetically modified that much.
I know they did. But I think they had a lot of
pasteurize the milk.
Yeah, but I think they had more DDT and even more than we have now in food.
Yes and
vegetables.
no.
I don't know how that works.
There's all kinds of stuff.
That's a kind of a deep subject.
Yeah,
for this kind of show,
that's a topic for another day, another time.
Yeah, just take 2 scoops of butter and call me in the morning. That used to be what doctors used to prescribe back then.
Oh yeah, and cigarettes.
Cigarettes. You have to smoke. Put some butter on your cigarette.
And some asbestos.
And chlordane laced cigarettes.
And chlordane, yeah. If for our fans for our fans who remember the past short film episodes that we've hosted, there was one about the about how to get rid of ants, and they used a chemical called chlordane. And when we looked it up, it was banned in the 1980s.
It was. You got to see the liberal use of this chlordane in this video. And the short was it was unbelievable.
It was crazy. They were like putting it on their kitchen counter,
spraying down the whole kitchen with nothing wrapped up or put away.
Like, using all these chemicals near your food.
Yeah.
It was so messed up.
Your baby's crib. Make sure it's saturated in chlordane.
The ants won't get them now.
Oh my God! It's like, how did we make it this far as a species? I don't know.
I don't know.
But
The 1950s were brutal, I think.
Well, actually, that might explain a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But
All
okay,
right.
so we watched Whenever You Eat.
Oh, that's right.
We watched that short, and then we have our What Do You Do segment
That's
coming
right,
up.
coming right up. Yeah, we're just sprinkling everything. I think we're doing good on time here. So let's, and then we have another Rescued Reels coming up, a nice juicy one, and then finally the end of it all will be, the Thanksgiving Day short.
Oh, the Thanksgiving short,
As
and
far
then
as
the
the
prize
features.
giveaway.
And then we still have a TV show Time Travel as
Wow,
well.
there's a lot more show to go.
I told you, it's a big feast of a show. So let's get into the What Do You Do's that people sent in. Here we go.
What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Do you watch on your PC? Do you watch on your phone, in a group or alone? Send us pics and let us see. What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Does your hairy, scary show? Do you watch with your dog, or you sleep like a log? Send us pics and let us know, yeah.
Okay, finally. Hey, the first one is from our buddy Captain Hot Dog. And he was perusing some, probably Hobby Lobby or some store. Where was that? Did he say? You remember where he say he was at?
I don't recall.
Walmart.
One of those stores, yeah.
And he noticed this little fella sitting on the shelf, and he thought it's kind of like a Parma version of Santa Claus because he has his, it's sort of a
the
festive
flamingo,
shirt.
and he's got his. Well, I guess that could totally be Parma or Florida Man.
Or Florida Man, or Santa. Who knows?
With the Hawaiian shirt and sandals.
But he looks like he's quite comfortable.
Maybe it's Santa on vacation.
A little too cold for the flip-flops here in Parma, but
yeah,
whatever.
But it's cute.
But cute. I think it's the flamingo that was his main
yeah.
focal point. But thank you, Captain Hot Dog, for that. What do you do,
Mr. Hot Dog?
Oh, Mr. Hot Dog. Sorry, I don't know. Captain Hot Dog is. It's a different wiener. All right, and the next one is from Todd Andrews and his lovely wife, and they were out and about at the Hershey's Chocolate World.
Wow.
And he's sporting a very, very snazzy is it long sleeve? No, it's a short sleeve with the long sleeve underneath. But he's got a Mummy the Monkey t-shirt on.
He does. It's the Harry Scary Hangout design or one of them.
Isn't that cool? The photo design that I put
the
together.
photo one.
And here's another shot of old Todd in front of the...
how fun.
It's in front of a little house, a Reese Cup house. So
yeah, it looks like it's got ghosts. It's like a little haunted house.
Yeah, it's a little haunted house. That makes sense,
cute.
right? The Harry Scary Chocolate Hangout. Thank you, Todd Andrews, for sending those in. And last but not least, here it is, art from Mart. It's a one-paneler tonight, and it starts out with the giant. What's it called? That was the giant claw, the bird from the monster.
Oh yes,
from the giant claw.
The bird monster thing.
It's going black, and you say,
"Oh my gosh, Grim! Where did the huge ugly turkey come from?"
You can dang well bet it wasn't from public domain. Run!
Yeah, that movie we can't show.
I wish we could.
And
that concludes our offering tonight for the What Do You Do segment. And if you have something you want to send it to us and let us know what you do when you watch the show, it's real easy. Just email us at themummyandthemonkey
@gmail.com.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I was going to let you say it because you started out doing it. So. But yeah, themummyandthemonkey @gmail.com. And yeah, people love to send in pictures. We love to see them. And yeah, whatever you send in, we'll review it, and it could possibly be on a future show.
A future episode. That is correct. So yeah, thanks everybody for your contribution tonight. And what's going on in the chat? Because it's supposed to be an interactive show. So
of course.
What are people saying? Any questions? Anything?
Chocolate and peanuts and peanut butter, says Sears.
In what context?
I think the photo where he's in front of the Reese's thing.
Oh, cool.
Where Todd's over at the Hershey land. The hooded claw, says Bob Ferguson.
Ah.
It's the giant claw, says Comic Book Man.
The giant claw, right? That's what I said?
Yeah, I think it's the giant claw.
The giant claw.
It's as big as a battleship, says Starman.
Well, they were quoting lines from the movie, I think.
Yes. Put some butter on that bird.
That's how you. Yeah, well, I'm sure
Says
we
Neil.
will. But this Thursday, butter will be on the bird or something, mayonnaise.
That's a great classic B movie, says Ed.
It is good. I remember the Ghoul used to show that, and he'd play like, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird is the word.
Albert Metelsky says, thanks to whoever gifted me a subscription. I think that's what the star means. Yes, if you have a blue star next to your name, that means you are a channel member.
Ooh,
You have channel membership, and you have access to videos that are channel member exclusives.
Yeah, some of my OnlyFans videos.
No, Grim.
Oh, those aren't on there?
No, Grim.
Nobody wants to see that.
We can't have that on our YouTube.
Just joking.
They wanted you to go on a website called Not a Fan.
No!
They were paying him to put his clothes back on.
That's right. It's a reverse OnlyFans. Okay.
Yes.
Now, what is up?
So the next one we have is, what do we have next? Rotten Reels? Rescued Reels.
I think it's the nice big Rescued Reels.
Let's watch some Rescued Reels, guys.
Yeah, get ready. Grab your snacks and hunker down. This is a almost 11-minute long.
Wow.
It's a nice juicy one. Like I said, these are really quick too.
Yes.
These are culled from an airing of Star Wars in 1988 on CBS, the Thanksgiving Eve of that year. And what I want you to do, especially you Clevelanders out there, because there is some local stuff sprinkled in here.
Oh, cool.
After it starts out with the intro to Star Wars, or the intro, not to Star Wars.
The promo for it.
No,
we're not playing Star Wars.
No, we're not. Let me talk. Let me finish my thought. Excuse me. So there's the CBS night movie intro, and after that, you got to pay attention because after that they introduced the movie for the night. I put that in there. The first commercial, it's Cleveland Browns. Like a ticket.
Well, let them see it. Don't over-explain it.
I'm not, but
just let them watch it.
There's a reason why I'm bringing this up.
Okay, go ahead.
You're going to hear the voiceover. Guess who the voices are? It's going to be for Cleveland people only. But I have to call attention because they're not in the commercial, but their voices are.
Oh, so you can hear some famous celebrity voices
local
in
Cleveland
there.
people. So get ready to hear that. And in the chat, let me know what you think it is. Again, it's a Browns and Dolphins game giveaway. A vacation giveaway
promotional ad. Yeah.
So if you recognize the two voices, let me know who you think they are.
Okay,
ready? And here we go with the big offering of Rotten Reels.
Rescued Reels.
See, even I mess it up, boy.
Rotten Reels is something we did way back in the day, and we sometimes get the title mixed up.
So that's movie 6, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Yep, film 6.
Reels. Wow.
A CBS special movie presentation. A classic blast.
There's a very bad feeling about this.
The one, the only, the original.
How long before you can make the jump to Lightspeed?
The incomparable Star Wars.
I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
What? That's right. The supreme adventure awaits you. The ultimate challenge beckons. The clash of good versus darkest evil. The friendships of a lifetime. The family favorite of all time.
Force will be with you.
Star Wars, next.
Want to see the Browns play the Dolphins?
In Miami in December.
And catch some race for 2 days?
Nationwide Auto Parts is sending 3 couples.
Enter at Nationwide Auto Parts stores now.
Go to Miami.
Go Browns.
Ohio is Ford Truck Country, and this is the month that truck buyers have been waiting for. Truck Month, the best time to save on tough Ford trucks. Now you can save over $900 on Aerostar and over $2,000 on Ranger, America's #1 selling compact pickup. Save over $3,000 on F-Series, America's #1 full-size, and over $2,700 on Bronco 2. Save big during Truck Month. See your Ford dealer. He's winning Ohio over.
Hold hair longer, hold hair stronger with Bold Hold. New Bold Hold is the ultimate power hold. It's wild! Maximum hold for maximum style. Hold hair longer, hold hair stronger with Bold Hold. New Bold Hold!
What are you doing, Jack?
I'm posing for the Eagle Holiday Nut Display.
What are you supposed to be, Scrooge? Where's the charm? Give me the Eagle Honey Roast Peanuts. Now watch me. Now give me the Eagle Lightly Salted Peanuts.
Love them.
Do you have to sing? Now the new Maple Roast Nuts.
Ooh, I love them even more.
Perfect pyramidal form. Now the charm. We're ready.
No, we're not. Cinnamon Roast.
You're making a
New
mockery.
Eagle Mix. I'll give you a Scrooge Bar Humbug. Ready. Catch. Look for the Eagle Holiday Nut Display at your store.
Who can forget their first date?
Hi.
That first look, that first touch, and that first burping contest.
Can't believe this.
Raising Miranda, Saturday.
There's a surprise waiting for your kids at Burger King. What do you think it could be?
Must be a rainbow. It's something soft and comfortable.
It's the Pretenders. 4 furry cats who pretend to be a dog, a duck, a mouse, and a bunny.
That is a mouse. And now it transforms into a cat again. Meow. Let's get one for Susie. Pretenders.
Collect all 4 Pretenders, $2.29 each, now at Burger King. Net proceeds will benefit Project CARE, Easter Seals, and other local charities.
Jiffy Pop popcorn is fresh popped popcorn.
Only Jiffy Pop microwave popcorn comes right in its own popping bowl to seal in freshness for light, fluffy popcorn every time.
Jiffy Pop popcorn fresh.
Join us, the Smothers Brothers, on Thanksgiving night.
8 o'clock, 7 Central with a flock of our turkey friends.
That's right here in CBS.
The Smothers Brothers Thanksgiving Special, Thursday.
Hey, what if people really did turn green with envy? Well, for one thing, it would be a whole lot easier to watch TV. I mean, cowards would be yellow, heroes would be true blue, and of course, you'd want to record them all on Fuji videotape, the good stuff. With Fuji, blue stuff is blue stuff, and yellow stuff is yellow stuff. So, you'll always recognize a yellow-bellied, black-hearted villain who's green with envy. And you'll catch him red-handed. Fuji videotape. Put the good stuff on the good stuff.
McDonald's presents gifts your kids will love. Holiday Huggable Muppet Babies.
Love 'em, hug 'em, Muppet Babies, hug 'em.
You can get your kids Baby Kermit or Baby Fozzie or Baby Piggy for a limited time only. They're soft and huggable at a special low price with any McDonald's food purchase.
Muppet Babies at our place.
Holiday gifts at a special low price.
Good night, Baby Piggy.
Holiday Huggable Muppet Babies. Only at McDonald's for a limited time. So hurry on in.
Holiday travel rush jamming the nation's airports. A report from Hopkins at 11.
Come on, Dad. There she is, just like I dreamed. Why are you going so slow? Cinderella! Now I can have her for my very own.
For a limited time, the story no child should be without. Walt Disney's Cinderella on video cassette.
Uh-oh. I think we waited too long. The last one looks like it's gone.
The Video Store, now in Lorraine, Parma, Shaker Heights, North Olmsted, Mentor, and Rocky River.
Dear Moms and Dads, you've probably been driving all around looking for the Fisher-Price Magic Scan checkout counter. Well, you'll find it at a great price and at a super place, Children's Palace. Where right now, Fisher-Price Magic Scan checkout counter is just $26.99. It comes with the price scanner, scale, and register. Everything I need to play store. And all of the swell price at Children's Palace. So come to Children's Palace, where you'll discover how much less toys can cost and how many more you can buy.
This Proctor Silex coffee maker is $7.77 after rebate, and a 3-pack of 3M VHS videotapes is just $8.99.
Hey, lots of good stuff here. All over. You can't miss it. Hey, let me tell you, Ace is a place for me.
This holiday, let a slipper expert show you the most comfortable gift idea. Isotoner Comfort Slippers. Isotoner slippers gently massage and comfort your feet so you feel relaxed from head to toe. And this week only, our slipper expert has a gift for you. Your own lovable slipper expert puppy that's so nice to cuddle up to. Yours free when you purchase Isotoner Comfort Slippers for women and girls at participating stores while supplies last.
We'll take you to a Native American Thanksgiving celebration at 11.
This holiday season, save a place for Pat and John as they bring you the Vikings against the Lions. It's Thanksgiving Day on CBS Sports.
I'm Ed Bradley. The state of a president's health can be the most widely reported news of the day, but a century ago, this was hardly the case. In 1893, the president secretly went aboard a private yacht on Long Island Sound, where a surgeon removed a section of his cancerous jawbone. He was fitted with an artificial device and 4 weeks later was back at work in the White House. The general public was none the wiser. He completed his term of office and lived 11 more years until his death at the age of 71. He was the nation's 24th president, Grover Cleveland.
How little people are fighting discrimination and changing the way bigger people think about them.
Treat us like human beings. You may be tall, I may be small, but we're all equal.
Little people discrimination on the next Geraldo.
Tomorrow afternoon at 4 on TV8.
Announcing the newest cleaning tool in the universe. The first drawstring bag good enough to be called Glad. For broken toys and sporting goods. Glad bags have extra strong red drawstrings to seal tight and open easy. Even for the neighbor's bulky junk. Clean up your space. New Glad drawstrings.
The usual, sir. Please.
No other tape delivers higher fidelity. Maxell, the tape that delivers higher performance.
Available at Camelot Music.
Quick, up here.
It looks just like you.
Looking all right yourself, kid. Now, when you buy a $5 book of McDonald's gift certificates, you get a free plush musical ornament of Oliver or Dodger. The characters from the new Disney movie, Oliver and Company, now only at a theater near you. Oliver and Dodger make great gifts and even play a tune.
Hey, Dodge, we made beautiful music together.
Yeah, kid.
Your holiday place, McDonald's.
This is a News Center 8 news break.
Good evening, I'm Robin Swoboda. On the same day a jury hands the death penalty to the killer of Alex Lesko, we'll examine the death sentence and whether it's a deterrent if it's not carried out. The holiday travel rush is jamming our nation's airports, and Hopkins is no exception. We'll have a full report. And we'll take you to a Native American Thanksgiving celebration. Join us for all the news, weather, and sports tonight on News Center 8 at 11. We hope to see you then.
Join Patrick Duffy and Linda Gray, plus other celebrity hosts from New York, Toronto, Detroit, and Hawaii. It's a feast of festivities. It's the CBS All-American Thanksgiving Day Parade, Thursday at 9 a.m.
Don't worry, we didn't go anywhere. Hey, how'd you feel? How'd you like that? A nice helping of commercials from a Thanksgiving Eve night from 1988. Man, wow.
Wow, some nostalgia there.
Lots
Jam
of stuff.
Packed.
Yeah, and it was good because I haven't watched that back yet. And I was really shocked at all the stuff. And yes, everybody got it right that guessed it. It was Big Chuck and Little John who did the voiceover for that Browns Dolphins contest giveaway.
Yeah, it was like a quick little advertisement on there.
And I didn't know that was on there till last night. And I love when I get find things like that. Those little pieces of local Cleveland things are great. And that'll have to go to the archives to Jay and Carl. I'll have to send that to them.
Sears James says, yeah, 36 years ago, yep.
Isn't that crazy?
I know.
How time flies.
Time goes by quick, huh?
All right. So, now we're getting very close to the last film of the night.
Yes, and this one is called, and this one is a Centron film. I believe the other ones were like Young America films. I got them mixed up, but...
Hey, thanks, Jacko. Appreciate it.
This one is A Day of Thanksgiving. So this is about a family who... They don't have money to get a turkey.
Oh.
So what are they gonna do?
Dang it! I wish I would have put sound effects on this one. That's what I should have probably done. But anyway,
this one's a little more like
a little more tugs at your heartstrings.
I guess a little more sappy.
Yes. Yeah. Perfect. And that's going to be good. And
but
then
it's timely. It's for the holiday.
Yeah, and then we should have a little bit of time there for a TV show Time Travel that's Thanksgiving oriented. So
and a prize to give away.
Still a little more show to go, everyone. So get ready for the last film of the night. Called, what is it called again?
Thanksgiving something. A day of Thanksgiving.
A day of Thanksgiving. Okay, here we go with a day of Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Serve it up.
I'm Bill Johnson. Around here, they just call me Dad. I've been trying to read, but I just can't seem to do it. Thanksgiving Day. We Johnsons had a good Thanksgiving, the best we've ever had. And I can't help thinking that what made it better was a real feeling of thankfulness. And that's odd, too, when you consider the shape things were in when I got home from work yesterday. My kids, Dick and Tommy and Susan, were all home from school. And of course, Mother and the baby were there. His kids will. Mine were living tomorrow right along with today, looking forward to Thanksgiving. And like most men, I'm glad it was Mother instead of me who had to break the news to them.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
Turkey and dressing and pie and cake.
And fruit salad and whipped cream and cranberries. Gee, I can hardly wait. Me too.
Well, you know, children, we've had a lot of expenses this month, and, well, your father and I thought that... Well, the truth of the matter is, there just won't be any turkey this year.
No turkey for Thanksgiving?
Oh, I'm going to make a pumpkin pie, and we'll have plenty to eat, but, well, we'll just have to get along without turkey.
Mom, you don't mean it. It won't be Thanksgiving at all.
Even the Pilgrims had a feast. After all, isn't that what Thanksgiving's for? I don't think it's fair.
And it was right there that I came in, right in the thick of it. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Paul.
Hello, Mother, Dick, Susan. Well, what's been going on around here? What's the matter with everybody, anyway?
Mom says we're not going to have any Thanksgiving. No turkey, no good thing.
A fat lot we're going to have to be thankful for.
Oh, I don't think you kids really mean that.
We do, too. We've always had turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yes, and everybody else in the block's going to have it this year, as always.
Yes, we've always had turkey, just as a lot of Americans have had it, and we'll keep on having it. Turkey on Thanksgiving's a great American tradition. But what you kids are saying makes it sound as if the turkey's the only thing we had to be thankful for.
Well, gee whiz, no, Dad. It's not that at all.
Oh, I know, Dick. With turkey, it's easy to lose sight of what Thanksgiving really means.
And don't think we're just making excuses because we don't have any turkey this year. Well, we know it'll mean a lot more to us the next time we do have it.
Well, sure. Suppose we don't have a bang-up feast. We're still a lot better off than the Pilgrims.
That's it, Dick. Do you other kids see what Dick's trying to say? Turkey or no turkey, we've still got all the freedoms and privileges the Pilgrims gave us. And out of those privileges have come a lot of things. Things the Pilgrims never even dreamed of.
Why, we could make a list a mile long. Why don't we do it?
Now, hold on a minute. You've got the idea, but it isn't something you can write down like a grocery list. You've got to feel it down deep before you can really be thankful for anything. I tell you what let's do. Let's take a little more time to think this over. When you get right down to it, there are some pretty tough decisions in making up your mind what means the most to you. Your life? Sure, that's one thing you can't get along without. But do you know that there are some places in the world today where you have to get along without just about everything else?
Golly, Daddy.
I guess I kind of got carried away. But I'll bet you one thing. If we really think over what we have to be thankful for, when we sit down to whatever Mother fixes to eat tomorrow, we'll be one family in America that will really have a Thanksgiving dinner. Well, that's how it got started. The Johnsons didn't have any turkey. And the kids, no, I mean everybody, likes to make something special out of a special day. So we fell back on something as old as the That night, I'd see Dick there building his model airplane and Susan just playing. Only they weren't just playing. They were mulling things over, thinking big thoughts for such young heads. And as for Mother and Tom and baby Janet, and yes, me too, it was as if we had our eyes open for the first time, seeing all the things there were to appreciate in just any ordinary day in America. When Thanksgiving Day got here, we took our places around the table and we were ready. And then, well, we all knew it. There are some things you just can't say. But everybody in his own way knew what he had to be thankful for, and that this was the time to think about it. Tom was first.
I am thankful for getting plenty to eat all the time, with extras that count, like cookies and milk after school. Like Mom says, I'm hungry all the time anyway, and if I didn't live in a country where there was plenty to go around, golly. And I'm thankful for the free public library, where I can get books about adventure. Jack London, Richard Halliburton. Gee, the way they tell a story is as good as being there yourself. And it's free, with only a library card.
Yes, Tommy thought about some of the things he ought to be glad for all the time. And somehow turkey and trimmings seemed to matter a whole lot less than he thought they did yesterday. Well, then it was Susan's turn. Susan's a happy-go-lucky kid. You'd never credit her with thinking beyond her dolls, but she got right into the spirit of it.
I am thankful we have what we need to wear. Though Mother says it's hard to keep up with us, we grow so fast. I never thought before how many clothes it takes for all kinds of weather, or how it would be to have to do without the right ones. I'm glad to be able to go to Sunday school, or go to any church I want, any Sunday. I'm thankful for my mother and daddy, that they are here with us, that both of them aren't too worried about things to take time to have fun with us. I'm glad we're a family, that families are still important in America.
I guess Dick, being the oldest, was having some pretty serious thoughts.
I am thankful for being able to get an education, for living where schools, all schools, open their doors to a guy who wants to learn, where school books are studied instead of burned, where a guy is rated by how much he knows, and the community is rated by how well it teaches him. I'm glad I've got a chance to play, batting a ball around once in a while. Stuff like that. I'm glad it's fun, growing up in America.
Sure, baby Janet's too young to understand the big word Thanksgiving. She's too little even to tell us the things that make her happy. But we can tell, and maybe she's thinking about them now. Maybe she's thinking about the fun of splashing around in the tub, and about how good it feels to be clean. About playtime with Mother, and the security she feels in Mother's arms. And as for Mother, seems she's always working, cooking, ironing, tending children, daylight to dark. What does she have to be thankful for?
I am thankful that my children had the privilege of being born safely and of growing up healthy and strong. I'm thankful that I have the privilege of guiding them as they become useful men and women. And I'm thankful for all the things our American system makes possible for the Smiths and the Browns and the Johnsons, for washing machines, hot water out of a tap, and a telephone to call the doctor when one of the family is sick, a car to get Dad to work. Yes, I'm thankful for all the things free people working together can produce. I'm thankful that when my neighbor drops in to borrow a cup of flour, we've got the right to talk about anything we want to. The parent-teacher project, the new mayor, or Jane Jones' hat. And last of all, I'm truly thankful for the peace of mind that Dad's job brings, for knowing that even though there are lots of luxuries we can't afford, there still will always be enough to go around for the things we have to have. I'm glad Dad doesn't work slave hours, that there are evenings and Sundays and vacations when we can all be together.
That's Mother for you, grateful for what America means to her family. And now for me. I've got so many things to be thankful for. I'm thankful for this house. It may need a coat of paint, it has a mortgage, but it's ours, a place where we can be together in privacy. And I'm thankful for the thing that makes this house our home, the happiness here, not just today or on Christmas morning, but on a day-to-day basis all through the year. For knowing that a knock on our door means nothing to fear, a friend calling, or maybe a bill collector, or a kid selling magazines. You never know what to expect. But you can count on one thing. It's not going to be some political gangster coming to drag one of us off to jail because we believe in freedom. And I'm glad that that freedom we've got lets me choose the kind of work I like and can do best. Taking a sluggish motor and making it hum again. Makes me feel that somebody got to his work or wherever he had to go just because of me. And feeling like that gives me a lot of satisfaction. And I'm thankful for my newspaper. Just a few cents worth of printer's ink and paper, but more valuable than any amount of money. Because in it, the editor's got the privilege of printing what he thinks. And I've got the privilege of agreeing with him or not, however the facts strike me. And both of us, the editor and I, have the right to act on our opinions on Election Day, to vote for the principles we believe in. And finally, I'm thankful for being able to believe, in spite of everything, that somehow, someway, the unity we've got here in the Johnson family will someday spread to men and nations throughout the world. For all these things, we are truly and humbly thankful. Amen.
I got it. There we go. Wow. So happy Thanksgiving? I don't know.
Ooh,
you picked that one out.
So what were they? Yeah, I did, and I was on the fence about showing it because it's kind of like, you know.
I think the moral is it's not about the trappings and the trimmings. It's about, what you're thankful for,
yes.
And that
ultimately that's the message. It's about being thankful for what you have.
It's very Linus-like from Charlie Brown, the commercialization of holidays and the importance that's put on there with what you get and what you have is as important of as having the people around you that love you, and then you have something, freedom to live your life
to just
and not have
yeah
and it's not about what you can afford and things like that, even though
to get by with what you have,
right?
Pretty
Be
much
thankful for what you have, and you're not you could be.
But they were having pumpkin pie, but I don't know. Maybe they had leftover meatloaf or something in the fridge that they were
butter.
Or maybe butter from that last film.
You could shape butter into a turkey and have a real butter ball.
Yes, they could have a
literal butter ball.
Yes, shaped like a turkey.
Yeah, I could sculpt it.
And just put all that butter on the pumpkin pie.
Then, and then just eat that big old butter ball, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, wow. Okay, well, there you go. That's our offering film wise tonight for the Harry Scary Hangouts.
I think
Shorts Giving.
I think next time play sound effects with that one.
Yes, I'm gonna. I might even
a little more lighthearted.
I might even do that and even chop it up and make it not so long. Maybe even for next week we could show it. I don't know. We'll see. That way it's like a before and after. You saw that and see what I could do. Come on, maybe it'll be fun.
Just save it for next.
It'll be shorter.
It'll be more.
You have to wait another year.
It'll be more special.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, we'll see.
We've got another movie we're going to show next week anyway.
I know, but if we had time, or maybe even put it up for the channel members or something.
No, just save it for next time.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay, so we still got a little more show to go. We got a prize giveaway.
Yes.
And I think the last thing we have to do as far as feature-wise, that's not movie-related, is the TV show Time Travel.
Ooh, okay.
let's say we travel in time, everybody. What do you think? We're going to go back to Thanksgiving of 1980, that week of Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Here in old Cleveland town.
So what was on TV back then?
Yeah, on late night TV here in Cleveland. So without any further ado, let's kick it off. You know the score, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go with the Cleveland TV show Time Travel, baby. And here we go, like I said, going down the old memory lane. And we started off with the WJKW TV8, of course, Friday, November 21st, 1980 at 11:30 p.m. It was the one, the only Big Chuck and Little John show. Ho! And the movie that night was The Return of Count Yorga.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, somebody didn't taste so good, I don't think. He had a little bit of face there.
They need to floss a little more,
Well,
too.
later on in that same channel, there was a movie show that went on all night with no host, and it took 8 all night. And the first movie approved usually was Charlie Chan in Goes to the Races.
At the racetrack.
At the races. There he goes, betting on the race. And the second movie that night was The Creature from the Haunted Sea.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah, it's a Roger Corman joint.
Yeah,
And again,
we posted that movie.
Yeah, and then the next day on Channel 43, Saturday, was the one, the only Super Host. November 22nd at noon. It was a 4-hour show kicked off that noon. And Steve Song started out with the Three Stooges, or some sort of comedy segments for about an hour. His first of 2 movies that day was Godzilla, King of the Monsters, the original. Yeah, with Raymond Burr. And the second one, The Man Called Flintstone. Now, I haven't seen this in a while, but it's a James Bond movie with the Flintstones. And Thanksgiving night, November 27, 1980, for about 4 or 5 years in a row. This was maybe one of the last year they showed King Kong, the original, at 8 p.m. We don't know why, but they did show it on Thanksgiving night, like I said.
But not just in Cleveland, Ohio.
No.
They also showed it on the East Coast, like in New York and
Yes,
other
WOR
markets.
and
Yeah.
Chicago as well.
So it might have been a national thing.
And that includes the TV show Time Travel. Yeah, I could have expounded on that a bit. Yeah, I mean, it was a network thing, like an affiliates thing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't everywhere. But like in
So
Chicago,
some cities played it, some didn't.
the New York area, and they even, on some of those other channels, after they would play Godzilla movies all night.
Wow.
After King Kong. They didn't do that here in Channel 43, though, in Cleveland. They just showed King Kong, and that was it, you know. But no Godzilla marathon afterwards. But anyway.
Some classic monster movies to go with your turkey.
Yeah. And, of course, I keep that going. I put a reconstruction together of Channel 43 showing, you know, King Kong, because it's my holy grail.
To watch, yeah.
If anybody
on
out
the
there
holiday.
listening, right, if you have recorded this back in the day, like maybe 1980, because VCRs and Betamaxes were around then, if anyone has an actual copy of Channel 43 airing King Kong on Thanksgiving night, please let me know. Get a hold of me.
Ooh, that'd be a good
Yeah,
one.
that's right. Hit me up, man. It's, mummyandthemonkey@gmail.com.
Yes, and also we want to thank the Bargain Barons.
Yes!
They are amazing YouTuber friends. They put out some great videos that we watched recently. Their yard sale adventures, and they find all kinds of cool things. So thank you for the super chat, Bargain Barons. So when you guys have a minute later on, check out the Bargain Barons.
Oh, yeah. They're great. Good friends and, very nice.
And go give their channel some love.
And very cool YouTubers. Their YouTube channel is so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's always exciting to see what they find.
Yes.
And in one video recently, they found gold and diamonds.
Dang, they always find, it's like
I
you.
know. She always finds all that stuff. Yeah, I find some of that too sometimes.
Yeah, I know. You guys are good at that.
Fun
all right.
stuff.
So, okay, so I think that's it for all the stuff. Anything going on in the chat we want to wrap this up with?
Let's
before
see.
we give the prize away.
Sears James likes Ray Harryhausen Mysterious Island on Thanksgiving is a must. That's
a
his
fun one.
go-to.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And Bone Jangler says a lot of monster movies are going to be showing on the Monster Channel on
They do show it there.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they do.
And Gary Smith says we'll be watching King Kong at March of the Wooden Soldiers on
yeah.
Thanksgiving via DVD.
Yeah, I think I found a copy of March of the Wooden Soldiers. It's either taped around Christmas or Thanksgiving, but off of TBS,
okay.
I think. Yeah.
All right, so
from the 80s or 90s.
I've been writing down your names throughout the evening.
Okay, here we go.
And we have a prize we're going to give away, an autograph photo. And we didn't autograph it yet, but we will to the lucky winner. So the Mummy Bucket is filled with names from the YouTube live streaming chat. If you're watching this on television later, contest has already been done, but you can check out our YouTube channel. We're the Mummy and the Monkey on YouTube, and subscribe later. And we love our TV viewers also.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so everybody, let's get up.
It's that time, everyone, to shake,
stretch
shake,
our
shake.
legs here, and
That's right.
let's shake this bucket. So shake, shake, shake.
Well.
Shake, shake. I didn't do that. Shake, shake, shake. Shake my bucket. Shake your bucket. All right.
All right, she's shaking a little too hard there. But that's okay. People like it.
That's Grimm's farts.
Yeah, you don't have to. Just go with the flow. Girly girl. All
Too
right.
much Torgo Bell there. Okay.
Yeah, you should.
All right. I think I've picked one.
All right. You got it. You got a wiener?
I got a wiener.
Okay, you get multiple here, right?
Got one. Okay.
Put
Who
it down.
could it be now?
Here comes a drum roll. Oh.
And the winner is...
David Hayes.
No. Leo Smith.
Oh.
Leo Smith is the winner. Congratulations,
Hi-yo.
Leo. Very cool. So now Leo needs to email us to confirm a mailing address, and we'll get that sent out to you.
That's right. All right. Wow.
But you know what? You guys are all winners to us. We appreciate you watching and chiming in and chatting.
Actually, we're thankful.
Yes, we are thankful that you guys have been watching and, like our silly little show.
Yes, and we do our best. And you can always, if you wanted to replay this on Thanksgiving or the day before, you can do that. Just go out to or any of our shows that are up. You can do a little, a watch party with all Mummy Monkey.
Yeah, you can check out all the past shows under the live tab on our YouTube channel. We want to thank Public Media Network.
Yes.
And WRTN in Nashville and Tough TV in Atlanta.
Yes, thank you all so much for supporting us and getting our content out there on actual TV stations. Not here in Cleveland yet, but, we're working on it.
One day.
Go figure. Yes, and don't forget to eat a lot of butter. Keep everything moving. Because it helps, keep everything moving. But yeah, anyway, so cool. All right, well, like we said,
on that note,
we're going to continue the fun with the Harry Scary Hangover in a few minutes after tonight's show.
Our after show chat show. So yeah, give us like 5 minutes and we'll live stream again. But episode 252, we're all done.
It's in the books. All right.
It's in the books. So good night, good fright. Mwah.
And most importantly, have a happy Thanksgiving, a safe Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next time here on the Mummy and the Monkeys Harry Scary Hangout. See you later. Alligators. Where's my outro?
You okay there?
There it goes. All right. See you later, alligators. Happy Turkey Day.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.